For number 1, on variable and loops, I created a function that would update a user's bio with the post counts so other users could see how many posts a user has done. So you can see here, user ID, all these rows have been updated and will show the post count whenever it's selected. For number 2, on control structures, I created a function that would allow other users to be categorized based on how many posts they have made. So you can see active users would have a certain amount of posts, and new users have like 0 posts. So you can see here, John is active and he's made 6 posts, while other people are fairly new. For number 3, on cursor objects, I made it so that you can format different usernames and IDs, emails all together, which is really good for formatting and general administrative, so that you can just see at a glance who's who. So you can see John with their emails and their IDs, a very organized list. For number 4, I have 2 different error handlings, one that demonstrates when there's no data that's found, one that demonstrates when no users are found, depending on the situation. So the first one is when a user selects a certain amount of rows and those rows do not return anything. It would just be no data found within selected row. And the second one will be a user defined with error handling, where it won't find any users with a certain ID or an email, etc. No user found with the specified user ID. The fifth one will be 2 functions all about tracking insertion and deletion, which is significant as it just shows you what's going into your database and what's coming out of it. All for administrative purposes. It's just nice to know. So you can see that it is compiled right here. And it is compiled right here. So whenever any new insertions or deletions happen, it will be shown up on the script. So for the 6th one, there's one function to calculate user age, and another one to just format the names as last name and first name. So for the first function, sometimes programs or applications will have a celebration event for when you grow up, or there will be some communities that will bar you from entering if you're under a certain age. This is good for that. So you can see, it will just show you how old, like John's 2, all these new users, not very old. And for the format full name, compiled. So you can see, whenever I select anyone using this function, it will return with a formatted name. Similar to something like this, where their name would be Doe John. So, for number 7, on the store procedures, I have one that correctly inputs a new user, so when a user signs up, this procedure will start, and another procedure to update the user email. As we update our emails all the time on every application, it's good to have another procedure specifically for that. So you can see a new user with the ID, username, and emails in. And let's update that email. There we go. So it's been correctly compiled, and you can show off. And to demonstrate these 2 procedures, we just run this, and we'll show you that the new update, the inserted one was haha 207, and the new updated email was updated email. So for number 8, on the packages, I created a package that would help easily insert a new user and calculate their age, which is for administrative purposes. Just want to make it easier on people inserting data. So you can see the package is compiled. And the age works, the insert user works, and the age works. So you can see just 0. And for number 9 on object types, I created a type user profile type as an object, and then I'll make it as a table to use as just generally a single package that combines everything that I've created here into one easy to use function and display. So you can see, table, all of it works, and it's completed. Let's see if we can find the actual table here. User profile, right there. There we go. With only one data in it, because I only inserted one data. That's it.